Thank you for tuning in. This video we will be looking at the following: the 9 elements of digital citizenship, the effects of each element, and the examples as well as information of each element. Nowadays, technology has changed its way comparing to the last few years. The way we think, the way we do things, the way in which we work, play, and socialize. The improvement of technology, the impact of social media, and the technological trend that has an influence in our lives has resulted in an online society, a universal society. So, we as citizens of the online society, and as such, we need to learn how to use technology properly and also to ensure that we learn it for the upward mobility of ourselves and the society as a whole. This video pursues to address the 9 elements that were identified in 2007 by Mike Revel. These elements are addressed as what makes a good digital citizen. Therefore, by creating awareness of these elements in this video, as a result, I hope that you'll be able to reflect on the journey and evaluate on the kind of digital citizen we all should model. And also, in order to become a good digital citizen, we also need to understand the influences involved in using the technology in learning, work, and socializing. This is a journey that we all need to undertake, no matter our age, towards understanding what it takes to become a responsible digital citizen. The 9 elements of digital citizenship: digital access, digital commerce, digital communication, digital literacy, digital etiquette, digital law, digital wellness, digital rights and responsibility, and lastly, digital security. Digital access. Digital access is the full electronic participation in society. This is where technologically users need to be aware of the fact that not everyone can access this technology world. By then, they have to bear in mind, because sometimes digital exclusion makes it difficult for the community to grow by the use of these tools. Even so, users need to bear in mind that they can access some of the limited resources, but some will need to be provided. An example of the best digital access initiatives: Mobile Beacon. Mobile Beacon is a mobile data provider established by the North American Catholic Educational Programming Foundation, that is the NACEPF, and provides high-quality 4 GB data to non-profits and schools for as little as $10 a month. Digital commerce. Digital commerce is the electronic use of buying and selling of goods. E-commerce can be defined as a type of business model or segment of a larger business model that enables a firm or individual to conduct business over an electronic network such as the internet. Here is basically where technology users have to bear in mind that the great share of market budget is by electronic means done. Therefore, we as sellers and buyers, we need to be aware of the issues related to the legitimate and legal exchange as they do occur. Even other services that are in conflict with the law or morals of some countries that are suffering, then we need to learn how to effective customers in the digital economy. Examples of e-commerce: sending personal information, and credit card information via email, buying online impulsively, using another person's credit card without permission. An effect of e-commerce on society. Convenience shopping online can be a lot more convenient than heading out to a shop center to find what you want. Instead, you can simply sit at home with access to the internet and order away. Online shopping allows these individuals to stay in the comfort of their own home when ordering the products and services they desire. Time-saving ordering an item online through an e-commerce site takes a lot less time when comparing to traveling to your nearest store. Digital communication. Digital communication is the process of teaching and learning all about the technology world and the use of it. According to Rebel, digital communication is the electronic exchange of information. Essentially, it is communication that has been encoded electronically to facilitate the transmission for exchange, allowing it to be stored or processed by computers. An example of digital communication. Yan Sianda wants to go to the movies tonight, so she encodes the message and chooses to SMS it or WhatsApp it to Jane. Jane receives the SMS or WhatsApp and thinks it's a great idea. She texts back saying she is keen. However, if the encoding is not well done, then the decoding will result in miscommunication. This would be when Sianda SMS use SMS languages that Jane is not familiar with. The encoding will not be decoded, resulting in Jane misunderstanding when they are to meet for movies. Noise or barriers can also distort the message. This is best explained by understanding that noise doesn't have to be physical noise, but any kind of disturbance. For example, when multiple adverts are placed close to each other, the ads are all vying for the viewer's attention. This is what would construct noise. It is very important that the sender is aware of the encoding, the message, and the media, but also the context in which the message is being transmitted. The impacts are that the increased use of digital media is changing people's lives every day, and the way they connect and collaborate in the broader social context, at work, and in civil society. Much of the impact of this heightened use is beneficial to both individuals and society. It is enabling unprecedented level of communication, social interaction, and community building across boundaries of time, place, and social context. It is enabling individuals and speeding up the democratization, demo, the democratization of knowledge. Um, New learning methods are possible as they ways they are ways of working which is providing better opportunities to people in underserved communities and regions. Digital literacy. Digital literacy is the process of teaching and learning about technology and its use. It is the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. What does digital literacy look like? Digital literacy is when students are able to engage with multimedia to read and interpret text, sounds, and images. Digital literacy also includes a student having knowledge about how to use technology to construct meaning, but most importantly, in ways that are appropriate to their needs. Students who knows or who are able to use technology are also constructed by parents and teachers on how to use it effectively and appropriately to communicate a message. Examples of digital literacy: understanding how to use web browsers, search engines, email, text, wiki, blogs, Photoshop, PowerPoint, creating videos or editing software, etc. To showcase learning. Evaluating online resources for accurate and trustworthiness of information. Using online classes to enhance learning in the classroom. Lastly, choosing appropriate media to showcase learning, understanding what platforms will best illustrate your message and learning to peers and educators. The impact of digital literacy towards society and the community. To keep up with the wide range of new IT tools and media, it's essential that we constantly develop IT literacy. Classes to train students in these areas are already set into the school's system, but employers need to keep track of new invention and developments and train their staff accordingly. And this may be essential with older generation who may be struggling to adapt to the new tools in digital etiquette. The word etiquette means the forms required by good breeding or prescribed by authority and social or official life. The origin of the word stems from the French word "quiquet". If you knew the etiquette for the group or society, you would have a quiquet to gain access. Digital etiquette or netiquette, as it is something referred to, is a basic set of rules pertaining to behavior that needs to be followed to ensure the internet is better for all users. Basically, it means the use of good manners in online communication, such as email, forums, blogs, and social networking sites. Do you practice a proper digital etiquette? How you can do that? You can treat others with respect all times. You can practice manners and common sense when using all forms of digital communication. If you don't disagree with someone's idea, simply don't leave a comment. Do not post photos of people without their permission. Avoid writing in capital letters. It is equivalent of shouting. Lastly, model appropriate digital etiquette in your classroom and be a good example of your students. Examples of bad digital etiquette. If someone has a bad opinion than you, oh, sorry, if someone has a different opinion than you and you say that they are stupid or ridiculous, it is bad etiquette to call people names. And it's not right to post information about other people without permission. It is not good digital etiquette to constantly use acronyms or and emotions in formal emails and SMSs. It is impolite to yell, so it is bad etiquette to write in caps. Digital law. Digital law is the electronic responsibility for actions, deeds which is either ethical or unethical. It is important to understand what ethical and unethical is. Business Dictionary defines an ethical issue as a problem or situation that requires a person or organization to choose between alternatives that must be evaluated as right or wrong. This deals with the ethics of technology within a society, both in ethical and unethical. The ethical way it shows itself as part of forming, abiding by the law of society, and unethical, it's the theft and crimes we commit online, such as hacking someone's information and stealing anyone's information. The impact of digital technology on society. Stated effects are the traditions that are lost in value as they become a part of society. Our cultural traditions are lost and known as commodification. Crime increases as criminals have easy access to information. Lastly, we had socialized as we used to talk in the virtual world. This affect of behavior. Examples of digital law: hacking into someone's computer and stealing someone's information. Digital health and wellness. Digital health and wellness is that is the element of physical and philosophical well-being related to technology use. According to Rebel, the definition of digital health and wellness is physically and philosophically well-being in the digital technological world. We are users, where users all need to learn about the health and wellness world of technology. We must try to as much as possible to avoid harmful physical effects of technology use. Examples can be your posture, how you play video games, obsessity, not studying or doing homeworks, the earphones, how loud are they? The effects are those tendency to respond quickly can lead to making comments that hurt feelings of other people. Make no full read instruction of technology before using. Overuse of technology can damage eyes, wrist, other parts of the body. Digital rights and responsibility. Digital rights and responsibility It's the freedom extended for everyone in the digital world. Digital rights and responsibility are the privileges and freedom extended to all digital technology users and the behavioral expectations that comes with them. The digital citizen must have the right to confidentiality and liberty of speech. Digital essentials must be lectured, assumed, and deliberated in the digital world in that way users will have an appropriate manner of technology. With very right there is also a responsibility. We may have the right to freedom of speech, but in turn, it is our duty to see this responsibility. Examples: communication practices, online private and acceptable use policies, social networking etiquette, email and texting etiquette, online behavior, cyberbullying, and handling spam. Lastly is the digital security. Digital security, that is the precaution that all users need to take in order to guarantee that their personal safety and the security of their network. It refers to ensuring the ability to use digital information and information system without interference, disruption, unauthorized access, and data collection. Users need to be notified of the providing their information to anyone, as they are unable to protect their identity and maintaining their current software updates, which help to protect their computers from virus and mistreats. There are several risks of digital security. We all know that. Depending on the context, some of those are associated with information, internet, computers, and physical location. Here are some of the security issues of digital security. We have device and software. We are all aware that our computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones are at risk from malicious software known as malware. What is not always so clear is what all the different terms mean. To follow, it's a summary of some of the digital security risks that our device and networks may suffer from. First off, let us unpack what malware means. Malware, it's malware, guys, sorry. Malware is a blend of the words malarious and software. It is software that is used to compromise computer functions, steals data, bypass controls, or otherwise harmful the computer that hosts it. The digital fraud and crime include crimes such as scams, child pornography, identity theft, social media engineering, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and cyber harassment. So, by then I conclude that after going through this video, you should have an understanding of all the 9 elements of digital citizen. I hope that you utilize the information that you have learned in this video for the future assessment and technology use. And thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed. These are the references that I used, as you can go there and find some of the information that I may have left behind. Thank you.